something near and dear to your heart is Rotary.
Absolutely.
So for those that don't know, you're and I've made this mistake myself because are you governor now, or you're about to be governor, or
It's
you're the president of the United States and no one's told us yet? I know there's something there, and I keep messing it up. So for the record,
so basically it's a 6-year commitment. You
Mhm.
start out and you move through. It takes basically 3 years of training to get to be the actual governor of the northern part of Indiana. It sounds like a big title. We have nearly 60 clubs in northern Indiana. So that's what that's about. And
Mhm.
actually 27, 28 will be my year. We have a July through June year.
Got
So
it.
that will be my year. And we're looking forward to coming back. A lot of exciting things between now and then we'll talk about later. But that is my actual year. And then for a few years afterwards, you continue to stay on the executive board and those kind of things.
Got it.
So it's a long commitment. You don't have to start calling me governor
Okay.
until 27, 28.
So what's your title then now? Like, what do we
Oh
call it?
gosh,
Like Mr. P?
I was
Yeah.
so afraid you're going to ask that. So Rotary does acronyms. So DGND, District Governor Nominee Designate. So the bottom line is, as you lose letters, you get closer.
Okay. All right. I like that. I could see that. Okay.
So you can see the impending doom.
Yeah. All right. So you start to get a little closer, Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you lose letters, but you and I, we have our weekly lunches, and you were telling me a little bit about some of the things that Rotary's up against, and getting new folks to be a part of Rotary. So tell everybody a little bit about what Rotary does on a local level and how people can be involved.
So I think that's where people see us the most. And obviously we have the Pork Burger trailer here in Rensselaer. There's also a club in Demont. There's a club in Kentland. There's a club in Fowler. There's a club in Audubon. So this is all your people.
Yeah,
So
that's all over Toyville.
So
Yeah.
I'm talking to all your people this morning.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I tried to get the word out to let them know I was getting the opportunity this morning to be able to do that.
Mhm.
So bottom line, we are philanthropists. We are busy putting into the community the money that we raise from pork burgers, from other fundraisers. Clubs do all kinds of things. They do purse bingos. They do all kinds of even wine tastings and beer. And I mean,
Oh, wow.
there's a beer fest that happens, Maryville, Hammond. I mean, you can get on our Facebook page, Rensselaer Rotary, and you can see a lot of the stuff that's going on obviously in northern Indiana, and you can pull up all kinds. You type Rotary
Mhm.
into Google or into Facebook, and I promise you'll have plenty of reading material.
Gotcha.
So all of these clubs work in their community, but it's also global. We have our signature is ending polio. We're down to just 3 cases worldwide. We don't talk about it much in the States because
I didn't know that.
been gone a long time. But we're down to about 8 cases worldwide. So we and Bill Gates Foundation have partnered together over the years. For every dollar that's given towards our eradication of polio, Bill
Mhm.
Gates gives another 2. And so
Wow.
it's $3 for every dollar that you give. So
Hmm.
that's very, very exciting. And so that gives you the big perspective of what we do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, what about people that didn't understand, but now want to be involved?
You know, it's a Rotary joke, and it's like every other club that's going on right now. Membership is a difficult thing. However, what we're finding is people want to serve. So we have 2 requirements. You have to be able to breathe, and you have to be able to breathe. That's it.
Well, all right. So it's hard to get in, but if you can get over that hump,
So, yeah, we're very excited. We've got a very young club coming on here. We just sent 4 students down to RILA, which is Rotary Youth Leadership Academy, this past month, and they come back. They're sophomores at Rensselaer High School,
Mhm.
and they're excited about starting a club in their high school, which is another facet of Rotary.
Wow.
And so out of that group, we'll be able to do even more things in the community for the parks and all kinds of stuff that we're able to reach out, and all other nonprofits. We're involved with Jasper Newton Foundation. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And again, I'll draw attention to our Facebook page does a pretty good job.
Mhm.
You'll see some pictures where we fixed a garden and all those kind of things out the care center. And
Mhm.
we have been enjoying, of course, Brookside Park and Stadden Park and those kind of things. And Rotary has been a huge contributor to that over the years. So that's just what we do. And we're looking for just more community-minded people who want to give back. And that's my story, and that I've shared all along.
Yeah.
I just want to give back to community. I've now started my fourth business in the community of Rensselaer, Mr. P. Locksmith being the fourth one. And every time this community has supported me, come back, and that's there are no words for that.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
Rotary's the same way. Again, I can talk for hours. I don't know what my time limit is, so I guess when
We're here. Yeah.
when he starts doing the cutthroat thing, I think
No,
I'm
no,
done.
no, we're good. No, that's why I asked the question, because I think there's a lot of people that don't know. And I would imagine if they message the Rotary Club of Rensselaer on
Absolutely.
Facebook, somebody will get back to them if they want to get involved in it. Because you and I have talked about this off the air. But growing up in Chicago, I didn't hear a lot about Rotary.
Sure.
Then as I got into smaller towns doing radio, which I've done the majority of my adult life, I've been in smaller towns all over Illinois and then now here in Indiana. And you hear more and more about Rotary. And every time I hear about it, it's a bunch of business people that get together for lunch. And that's what I thought it was. I'm not
Used
I'm
to
not
be
knocking
old
it. That's-
white-haired guys.
Oh, I didn't want to go that. Used to be. I've been to the meetings. No.
Wait.
I tease.
Well,
I tease. Yeah. I just heard Terry Fagley go, "Hey," you know.
Yeah, she's like, what?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
wait.
No, but I that's what I thought of it as, really, until coming here and learning more and being a part of it. And my first foray into Rotary was when John owned the stations. He called me in his office one morning after the show, and he said, "So here's the thing. As a member of Rotary, different people from time to time have to set up a speaker to come in and talk. And this
Good job, John.
This time it was mine. And so I was wondering if I'd like to invite you to come and talk. You're new to the area. You just started doing the morning show.
This.
Could you come and talk?" And I said, "Sure." I said, "When would you like me to go?" He goes, 11 o'clock today. And that was when the show used to go till 10. Sure, no problem. Let me write a speech right now. Yeah. So
it was awesome. I remember that. And I was like, wow, that face, that voice. Wait, I know that from somewhere.
Yeah. Well, see, and it is different now with social media and everything.
Absolutely.
People see your faces and do this. But yeah, for so long, it was just like, that sounds familiar. I hear now I put a name with a face. People say that all the time. So yeah. So that was my first foray into Rotary. And then I got to see and hear you guys talk about some of the things that you're doing and in the community. And again, I mean, you know, in Jasper County, probably the most famous thing about Rotary is the pork burgers. I mean, that's what we all know. Yeah, I mean, we can't wait for the pork burgers to be out and about.
Absolutely.
You know, and which will be all summer long. So,
you know, funny story about that. I pull the trailer around, or at least have over the years. Matter of fact, it's parked in my parking lot right now. We've got an event coming up in a couple of weeks, private event, but better say that if people
want to know where, right?
But I have literally turned out of my driveway, and there would be people behind me, and my phone would go off, and they're going, "Where's the pork burger trailer?
Where are you headed?" Just taking it to get a wheel fixed. I'm just,
we're just moving the trailer. Please, got us a break. So
I was just bringing it over to Scott Barton. He's bringing it to the event tomorrow. You know, he's got people waiting out in his driveway. I see it there. Oh, yeah, that's funny.